It's 5-Minute Alpha. We are going to be talking about the tool Mention Metrics. This is a new tool that I think has come out within the last month. Very, very helpful if you trade mention markets on Kalshi or on Polymarket. I will be linking this below, but you can also obviously just search the URL that you see on my screen. Let's dive in. I really, really like this tool. It has really helped me make a lot of really good trades. The event that happened today, I was 5 for 5, made money on every single one of them. I know it's not a lot of money, but you can see some of the trades that I made in here. This one was successful. This one was also successful, even though a lot of people, thought that that wouldn't be. You can see that this one made me money. This one made me the most money. This one worked as well. And you can see, obviously, this one worked. So how was I able to make these trades? Using Mention Metrics has really helped. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you Mention Metrics and also a future event so you can kind of see where I'm coming from. So here's a future event. We have this one right here. These are my current positions, which might change. But right now, I really like the odds that I got these at. Now, how did I get a few of these? Well, Tariff 7 times was pretty easy, but I want to show you first how to do this one, which is a bit more difficult, and then we'll do Tariff, and then we'll go from there. So the first thing, if we want to search how many times does Trump say these words collectively 10 times, here's what you type in. You go here, and what you need to click is make sure that is not ticked. You need to then go to Speakers, and then after you go to Speakers, you go to, we're going to do this soon. You're going to want to hit 10. You type in 10 because that's the minimum number of times. And also you can see here, combined terms, you can see that that's the way it works. And we want this to be OR, okay? So that's got to be OR, and you can see all that is correct. Now, the last thing that you can do, this is going to be a bilateral meeting. So if we want, we can get more specific and click that. You can see the odds now go up to 48%. All right, let's dissect the research and make some trades. So what does this mean? Well, guys, this means that in all bilateral meetings, Trump says these terms 48% of the time. Let's go compare that to the odds. Yeah, so the odds here, you can see that I have a bid way below 48. Well, 48% yes, so yeah, you can see my bid right there. Yeah, so the odds are about 31 to 43 for no. So for yes, it's about 57 to 69. So I think this is a little bit overpriced, but not overpriced by much, to be honest with you. Is it overpriced by? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. 35% of the time across all speeches will he do this. But when talking to the head of a state, he's just a lot more likely to say it. So I think that the true value of these odds are probably 50-50, probably 50 to 55%. So how do we trade based off what we've just learned? Well, the plus EV way to trade this would essentially be to put in limit orders that expire right before the event. Beyond the bounds of what you think the probability is, right? So if I think there's about a 55% chance he will say this 10 times, then I want to buy no at 31. I think I would want to buy yes at really none of these prices. I don't want to buy yes at 57 or 58. That just doesn't seem like a great idea for me. So for this, I would probably just have a no order because there's just no really reason for me to put in a bid below all of these bids. Just wouldn't really make a lot of sense for right now. Maybe later. Now let's go talk about Tariff 7 times. You can see this is kind of going to pop out because it's a large position. It's risking this much money to make this much. The return is completely meaningless. This return is based off of just the last price traded. So it just doesn't mean anything at all, as you can see right here. What really matters is, well, how often does he say the word tariff 7 times? Let's go figure that out from scratch. So what we're going to do is click this. I'm going to type in tariff, and we are going to click 7. Now, this is going to be, let's first do just general, not bilateral. So generally, he's going to say it 7 times, 23% of events. You can see all those speeches and events are down here, right? So you can see how recent they are versus how not recent they are. Now let's go to the more important because this is bilateral. Let's go here. So in bilateral, he will say it 29% of the time. Will he say the word tariff, 7 times? I have bought it at 61.7, which I think is pretty good odds. If you want to know what that actually means, well, look, if he says it in 29% of the time, if we do 100 minus 29, 71% is really the answer that we get that no should really be priced at, if that makes sense. So the true value of this no, I mean, this isn't the best way to do it. It makes my position look a lot better than it actually is, but this is essentially saying about 71% is what the true value could be around. So I have a very plus CV trade because I bought it at 61. True value should probably be around 71. Now, if we factor in some other things, yeah, I mean, if we factor in, I'm trying to think of any way that would not be this case. He could mention it 7 times, but I do think the true odds are probably still 70-30. I'm trying to find a way to kind of criticize my no position, but I can't really. So this is a way that I trade in the Discord and also a way that I trade on my own. Now, if you're interested in really good alpha like this, you can join the Discord where I'm gonna be giving plays like this, obviously way before this YouTube video comes out. So without further ado, mention metrics is a really, really, really cool thing. I wanna do this last one just to show you the where are you from, how often he says that. Look at this. He says that, he barely ever says that because he said it once recently. So you can see it's 2%. It's kind of funny. So I bought this 2% chance. True odds are not 2%. True odds are probably like maybe 20 to 30%, maybe a little higher, but I got it at 65, which I think is not bad, as you can see right here. Yeah, so that's going to do it for today for this 5-minute alpha. If you found this helpful, leave a YouTube comment, join the Discord, join all the alpha, and we will go from there. Really cool tool, Mention Metrics. Thank you for making it free. You guys can go use it as well, and we can chat about it in the Discord. Happy trading, and I'll see you guys soon.